Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. I'm always like fiddling with the sound effects, but I just want the sweet guitar. I want the guitar to be at plus 30% volume or something like that. Play, standard, downfall, guardian. The first time you enter defensive mode, gain an additional 10 block. Is this gonna be like the Watcher where we have stances? The Guardian's kind of like that. You have a normal stance and a defensive stance. There is no aggressive stance though. There are 7 characters. We're on the second one. That means there's a lot of unlocks. Oh my god. Rise, servant. Max HP plus 8. One of these days we'll see what this is. What is our deck? Oh, I like the energy icon. Strike, 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 strike. Defend, 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 defend. Curl up. Place a random card from your hand into stasis. A card in stasis stays there for an amount of turns equal to its cost plus 1. When it exits, it's returned to your hand and costs 0. So a defend is free, a strike is free. Twin Slam. What is this? Gems can be placed into the socket at a rest site. Twin Slam. Deal 5 damage, gain a second slam, socket. Ethereal, deal 5 damage, copies Twin Slam's gems, exhaust. What? So for 2 energy, you get this twice, and then we could upgrade it with a Thorns to make it a Thorn deck? Connie says, we playing Diablo now. I have no idea how to do this. I'm gonna say though, I think Guardian starts with a common gem. Defensive stance. Gain 10 block when entering defensive mode. While in defensive mode, you have 3 thorns, gain 10 block at start of your turn, and your block does not expire. Ah, you are kind of a thorny deck, aren't you? Brace 10, reduce the HP loss required to trigger mode shift by X. What? Reduce the HP loss required to trigger mode shift by 10. We gotta start the combat to actually take a look at what's actually happening here. So why don't we go, we'll go this path. I was gonna say, I need an explanation, I think. The Guardian can curl up after gaining a certain amount of brace. Just like the boss, you take damage and then you enter defensive mode, okay. When you lose 30 HP, gain 10 block, enter defensive mode until next turn and increase the amount required to trigger this effect again by 10 up to a maximum of 50. You can also stash gems and cards to augment their effects. Gain 2 temporary strength. Got it, okay. Okay, so we could just play this, but if you add it to Twin Slam, you get it twice, because Twin Slam gives you a second slam. The second slam will cost you more energy, but then it will also etherealize and exhaust anyways. Socket just means it has 1 socket in it. Okay, I get it. And we currently, if we take 20 damage, we'll enter defensive mode. I hope I get like passive healing or something. Okay, so we'll defend. Tourmaline. Curl up. Now if we take 10 damage, we'll curl up. We have the strike in our stasis slot. I will hit you. We get a second slam that I'm not gonna play and it's gonna exhaust. How strange. Hit. Theron says, your goal is to manually activate Brace, which we can do now with Curl Up. And the strike came back to us. Are we gonna have enough block? Defensive mode, gain 10. The first time you gain 20 block. We're gonna have enough block. So I think we attack attack, curl up. You will exit defensive mode at the end of this combat round, but we won't lose our block. Gain block at the start of your turn and your block does not expire. Do we get to keep the block for the next turn? Wait, and we got another 10 block? Am I losing it? Mode shift, when you... I don't know. While in defensive mode, gain 10 blocks. Oh, it literally says, while in defensive mode, you gain 10 block at the start of your turn, and your block doesn't expire. So you do get the block. Okay, hold on. You get 10 block when you enter defensive mode. If it's your first time entering defensive mode, each combat you get an additional 10 block, and then at the beginning of your next turn after you exit defensive mode, you also gain 10 block because you're exiting defensive mode stance. You get it? You got it? Good. Now, do I get it? No, but I'll try. Ruby, gain temporary strength. Gain 5 block at the end of each turn in defensive mode. At the start of your turn, brace 3. So this enables us to get into the brace faster. This has multiple sockets and allows us to apply the sockets. This is a socket. I think we'll just take Armored Protocol just to play around with it. Curse max HP. Probably not worth it. Receive Crippling Cloud, upgraded, and store a card. It's actually very tempting. What would we store? I don't know, nothing? Let's ignore this. This is... You don't even see that event when you're on Ascension like 12, I think. At the start of your turn. So this doesn't do anything right now, does it? I should kill you. Let's not take the damage unnecessarily, and then let's brace up and we'll see. Gain extra block when you end your turn in defensive mode. At the start of your turn, brace 3. It's kind of like that Watcher card, the Divinity Enabler. You get 3 Divinity every turn or something like that. Whoops. We didn't need this much block in hindsight. Thorns wore off. I want to put this in my Twin Slime right now. That's not how it works though. Yeah, Devotion, that's the one. For weak. Can I kill you? No. So I will block. I was really hoping it would store the slime. If I curl up, we enter defensive mode, or I could kill you. I don't know, this seems weird. Body slam. Like, I get it. Reroute. Deal damage, place the next card you play this turn into stasis. So you get it for free later. Deal 5 damage, place a Sentry Wave into stasis. Play a Sentry Blast into stasis. So do you get this like every turn? Yeah, every turn you get weakness and 5 damage, weakness and 5 damage, weakness and 5 damage. Kinda like it. Oh, and upgraded its brace too. Yeah, okay, we'll try that. I get that card. You play it and it's kind of like a power, it just cycles forever. That's literally, it pays for itself. We don't get it? What? Hold on. I gotta read this card again. Hold on. Stasis. Stays there for an amount of turns equal to its cost +1. That's why the 0 cost card doesn't get removed immediately from Sentry Blast. I understand. We wanna block, blast you. This is coming back next turn. And then next turn we get a Sentry Blast. So you don't wanna, you only have 3 slots, you don't wanna overfill them, but you do get some pretty nice benefits from it. This one does cost energy, unfortunately. But we'll still play this, and then we'll play this. I have 7 thorns. Now we have 29 block. Why? I don't know, because I'm playing cards. This seems like an extremely complicated character, and it feels maybe even a little overly complicated. With the different curl up, and you get block when you enter, the first time you enter, and when you exit the stance, you get temporary thorns that gets removed. Like, I understand that this is basically what the boss does, but it just feels complicated. Okay, so deal 2 damage to a random enemy 4 times, so strength. Deal 10 damage. Place this into stasis. Tick. Draw a card. Volatile. So you play, so it's like the block for the defect that gives you energy next turn, but this gives you card draw every time stasis triggers, but you don't get to play it again when it comes out, it's just exhausted. Oh, so you only get to play it once. Deal 10 damage, deal 2 additional damage for each gem in all your socketed cards. I feel like this is a skip, because I just don't understand how to play with those cards right now. I think I will play Boss Potion. All right, we'll play do 26 damage to all enemies. That seems okay. Brace. I gotta remember, this doesn't give us block now. It just braces. Right, we get this back in 2 turns, not 1. I keep forgetting that. But this is free. This is free. I can kill you. We'll take 9, but we're killing an elite for this, so I think it's probably worth it. At the start of turn, so that's not gonna activate now. Apply 1 weak. I can just kill you. And then next turn I can do 5 damage for free. The defend is still 0, I think. Stasis makes a card free forever until it gets played anyways. Didn't go too badly, but that was mostly the potion. Upon pickup, add 5 random gems to your deck. Why not? I don't know what that even means. Deal 10 damage, place this into stasis, tick draw. Gain temporary strength and dex. So probably for 1 turn. Reduce each of your debuffs by 1. So you get to, it's a good card, it's also clearly the defect, but you get 3 temporary strength, 1 permanent strength, same with dex, and then also lower debuffs. But I kind of like a stasis build. I think that's a fun mechanic. You know, a lot of Sentry Blast, we can apply a lot of weakness and do a lot of damage for free once we get it going. What the hell? Gem, draw a card. Gem, accelerate. Reduce the turn counter of the rightmost card in stasis by 1. Yeah, so what if we get like a weird stasis cycle? So We can gain a slot. I mean, the strength, dex, and debuff is really good, but let's try stasis. Because if ever we can get something for free, oh, so good. If ever we can get something for, okay. If ever you get something for free, it's very, very good value, and stasis can cycle itself. Free action, place a gem into an open slot. Now I understand. Because originally I was thinking, why would you ever gem when you can upgrade? You can do both. So we can place a gem in an upgrade slot. What would we like? I kind of like the idea of Amber, because with Twin Slam, you get it twice. It also says copy Twin Slam's gems. Can you get 2 sockets? You can. So you can accelerate and then also draw a card on Twin Slam, and if you can somehow make it cheaper, I guess I just don't know all of the different gems, right? But if there was a gem that allowed you to get energy, you could really, ball. But I kind of like Amber inside of the Twin Slam. And then I also kind of like upgrading Twin Slam. Can you smith then upgrade? I don't know. I need to look at the upgrades. So curl up. You select the card in your hand and you also brace for 12. Twin Slam gets another socket. Gems don't upgrade. Is that correct? It seems correct. Stasis Strike does more damage. Protocol gets more block. Sentry Blast is definitely better. And it's a brace enabler. Gem, whatever. I think we'll upgrade Sentry Blast, which means return, smith, sentry. It looks like you have to gem then upgrade as opposed to upgrade then gem, but we'll see. It's freaking 20 minutes into the run and I'm like on the 5th fight. There's a lot of reading going on here. I guess you can still play this just to draw a card. That's pretty good. So sure, we'll play this. We're gonna take some damage, but we can hit you, put up some block, hit you. I mean, that's a pretty bad turn, but thanks to meat on the bone, it's really not too bad. I don't even have any block, but like, I don't want that card. Apply weak on you, because I think you're gonna live. Actually, I could have killed you, but we'll just leave you alive, because we'll hit you, we'll curl up. We have Sentry Blast, which doesn't kill you. But so this is the combo. Sentry Blast, Twin Strike, you get Sentry Wave back, which you can play, brace, and then you can play it again to get that back. And then if you can build into a bit of a synergy where you're constantly getting your stasis back, I could see that working. Multi-beam. Deal 5 damage to all enemies X times. Tick increases card's damage by 1. What? I don't even understand how to work that. Reroute. Play the next card you play this turn, or place the next card you play this turn into stasis. I like this because we can put a card into stasis and then maybe make it free with the Twin Slam that gets played twice. So we could put a card into stasis and then draw with the quartz. Again, it's kind of value for free. But let me look at this. When this card stasis is reduced. I guess the question is, what is the stasis counter for this card? Is it X? Is it always, is X always 0? Is it however much energy you have when you put it into stasis? Because it's cost plus 1. Well, what's the cost of this? It's X. Its stasis is X. I don't know. Like, I get it, but you don't pay energy when you put cards into stasis, which means how much is this? You have to use something like reroute in order to put it into stasis. I guess you reroute it by playing it and put it into stasis, but you can also randomly with curl up put it into stasis, and then if that happens, it gets played for, I guess, 0? So it'll come back next turn and then also do 1 more damage. But it's an X cost card, so it's like a whirlwind where instead of strength, you upgrade it with stasis. I'm just gonna take reroute. I'm gonna take the one that's a little easier to figure out, okay? This is really interesting. I don't think it's particularly good, but at least you're now weak. And then I think we'll just defend curl up to take as little damage as possible. Right? That's not a block. You get block in 3 different instances with the defensive mode, but you don't get it off of curl. Sorry, my bad. Play this, play this. Place the next card you play this turn into stasis. I'm really curious to see what happens with this. We don't get a second copy into stasis. Reroute is still active. So that's gonna come back in 2 turns. Second slam went into stasis though. What? So I can brace. I can slam. I can stasis. I can strike. I can protocol. So we're gonna end our turn with like 25 block. Nope, 35. In 5 block when you end your turn while in defensive mode. That just seems, it just seems like a bad card. Armored Protocol. Brace 3? At maximum 50, that means you either have to take 47 damage or wait 15 turns to gain 5 block once. This is almost a removal. I should not have taken this, but I didn't understand the mechanic. It just doesn't seem effective unless you are really, really, really filling your deck with brace enablers. I just don't get it. But I suppose that's me. So I will just do this, and I'll do this, and I'm just gonna kill you, heal. Heal 2 damage for each gem. 4 damage for each gem. I get it, because you can get some cool combos. Like, draw a card, gain strength and dex, and then you reroute it, you bring it back, you're constantly drawing a card and gaining strength and dex out of it, and then also doing damage. Seems pretty good. Planning also seems kind of interesting. Place cards from your draw pile into stasis. But 3 sockets is kind of interesting. Sure. I mean, we got the gem bags. We have gems. We might as well add them to the deck then, right? Really like this path. So we had the Shiv last time. Let's go Broken Wing. Knowing that you may encounter cultists of the Awakened when you take the broken statue with you, it may prove useful to turn the cultist members to your cause. So, in some sort of an overarching quest. Smack. Seems like a pretty bad turn, but we can at the very least reduce the damage that we take and actually do quite a lot off of that Sentry Blast. That's a card that I knew that I would like. We did 30 damage off of a bad draw. We were down to the exact amount of HP we needed too. At the start of your turn, gain an Orb Slam. Deal 2 damage 2 times exhaust. So, strength synergy. We do have rubies. We have 1. But if we ruby up, like ruby, quartz, prismatic spray, and then floating orbs to get free attacks every turn, it's free when upgraded. Place a card into stasis, draw a card, place a hand into stasis. Deal 5 damage 3 times, deal 5 damage 4 times. Sure, it's kind of like the Shiv, but it's a power instead of the Shiv. Let's, I guess we can enhance strength up the prismatic spray. I hope the strength happens first. Oh, I can do this as many times as I want. Oh, that makes it way better. Let's put the card draw into the reroute, and let's put the Dex into prismatic spray. But I'm gonna leave a slot open on the card, and let's just upgrade I guess floating orbs. Become cursed with plot, upgrade 3 random cards. Yes, please. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to upgrade the. Let's upgrade prismatic spray, because now it's at least 8 damage, and hopefully it's more because the gems will apply first, but possibly not. Probably not. But we'll see. So you're gonna bash me? You have flawed. That's interesting. I'm gonna use a potion. If you have no artifact, gain artifact at the start of your turn, but not the end. Ethereal, gain 2 buffer at the start of your turn. If you have buffer, gain 1 strength. When in defensive mode, raise your dex by 3 at the start of your turn, brace. Just, yeah, go ahead and give me strength. It happens in the wrong order, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. You made me weak with your curse? Why am I weak? Oh, you have champion belt. That makes sense. If you do not play any attacks, gain energy. It's my energy. I see. It's the wrong energy icon. When you generate a status, a duplicate is added into your discard pile. So you did add a wound. Okay. Next card into stasis. We're gonna lose our buffer like immediately. That's not really what I wanted, but he's probably not even gonna attack this turn. I was gonna say. Yeah, and you're adding wounds to my deck as the Ironclad. I see. It's very annoying. It's okay. Now we will have another attack. We can probably just dump this. We've got a lot of statuses already. I'll hit you. I'll hit you. Hit you again. There's actually nothing to... We haven't drawn Sentry Blast, unfortunately. Now you're gonna add burns to my deck. Icky, gain a slime. Gain 2 energy. He has 3. So he's gonna... Oh, he's gonna play it to gain a slime. And we get the slime. I get it. I hate you, but I get it. We're doing no damage. I don't know how to play as this character. Why did we gain an orb slot? Or a stasis slot? Maybe I misread the what happened. I like that it's do 2 damage, or hit twice, but I have 3 orbs. We want to accelerate. Accelerate. Might as well play that. We have enough stasis slots. We just don't have anything to do with them because we only have 1 card that stasises itself. Wow, that's a lot of wounds. We're gonna live. It's just annoying. Power through True Grit, wound. This guy adds a ton of garbage to your deck. Good lord. So, okay, so I want to this, exhaust this. I think he's gonna attack next turn. This is a good curl up, I think. Then, oh my, what is with the freaking wounds, dude? You apply more statuses than Hexaghost. At least you're attacking me as expected, but we did no damage. All right, you are dead. It didn't really go that well though. Why do I have 94? Did I gain max HP on this floor or am I just dumb? Deal 36 damage to all enemies. Strength affects this card 2 times. Skip your next turn. Oh, that's good. Gain 2 artifact. If you have no artifact, gain an artifact. I guess I kind of get it. All of the temporary cards, like the gems, this is now permanent at least once per turn. While in defensive mode, raise your strength at the start of your turn, brace 5. This seems terrible. I kind of understand Ancient Construct, but this is a lot of damage if you don't mind skipping your next turn. I guess, can you enter defensive mode and then stay there for a turn? Maybe? No longer rest. You can no longer gain money, you can no longer see intense. We can no longer rest, that's actually fine. What would happen on a boss fight? Would it be just question mark cards? We have meat on the bone, so I think we can take this one. It's the defect. Hello. I think I would like left path because we can spend money. Or we could... we can't hit up 2 elites. We have to go this way to hit up 2 elites, but that's a lot of combat. I'd rather hit like early shop as opposed to late shop. In exchange, a fair offer. The cult would be pleased. Excuse me? We don't fight him, but we... All right. Place a... Gain block, brace, place a card from your discard pile into stasis. Or an attack that does the same thing. I like recover. Yeah. We can recycle our deck. Or, you know, get Ancient Construct in like 5 turns. Which is not a bad idea, actually. Or we could just play it and then curl up. Let's do it like that. Right? Why do I always think curl up gives block? I think it's the Watcher card. Because it involves stances and the Watcher one gives you block. But that's not how it works. Draw a card. Hit. And then end turn. Oh, we should have played at least one defend because our block is blurred. Ooh, we should have thought about that. I think we're okay though. This will bring back a strike. And we should not have put that, well, we didn't have a choice because when you play curl up, it adds whatever it can. Actually had a lot of free strikes on that turn for some reason. And we have permanent thorns, even though I'm not really utilizing the thorns. So that gave us permanent strength up? I don't know. You're gonna die in one hit. That seemed okay. You took 10 damage though. Draw a card, place a card from your hand into stasis. Yes. Accelerate until a card in stasis leaves. That's interesting. But I really like suspension because it puts cards into stasis, which is what we want. I forgot I had to fight you. You dick. I guess we'll take that back. Just be careful playing this on turn immediately because you will lose buffer. But you're a multi-striker. You'll lose your artifact. So maybe we do play this? Guess we'll just do that. You have Blur. Oh, you have Barricade. Okay. I mean, this is just pretty much a terrible turn. And now you're gonna leave, and I don't know, I don't even think I can kill you. Definitely can't kill you. I don't know, put that into stasis and then hit. All right, goodbye. An upgraded recover. Heal damage, brace, socket. I'm starting to also understand if you're gonna work with the artifacts, you want a card like Prismatic Spray to have the same thing every time. Maybe. Would it gain 2 temporary strength multiple times or do it all in one lump sum? Prismatic Barrier. Gain block and socket a whole bunch. This is Beam Cell. You can't get that one past me. I know it's Beam Cell. I know this is I don't know what this is. Gain stasis slots. We have a card that does that. I think we just want Gremlin Horn and then removal. Not Bill Murray. Thank you for the resub. Pushing 4 years of this madness. That's amazing. What is brace? So when we take 20 damage, we enter defensive mode. Brace reduces the counter, but doesn't hurt us. So brace 5 reduces the HP counter by 5. So we can enter defensive mode without actually requiring us to get hit. What a terrible turn. Bill Murray says, "Did you see my tattoo? I posted it in the Discord." I did not, but I will look at it. but later. Use a card from your discard pile into stasis. The second slam is free. This is gonna put into stasis for 2. So I'm like, okay. Go ahead and put the defend into stasis. Then it's draw and we are Sneckoified, so suspension sounds good, but I'm gonna do this so we get the defend next turn, and we'll just take 3 damage. Wow, so you can't even use the non-upgraded form of this to stop Snecko if you draw it on turn 1, huh? Strange. Well, in 5 turns I'll get this card. And I'll be able to have artifacts. We have enough block. I guess we start there. There's so many things happen when I end my turn. Debuff removed, strength removed, dexterity removed, blur, or a mode shift counter reduced. So much stuff. Apply weak. Discard pile into stasis. Oh, it was the defend. Okay, so we'll take 0. Why did we not take damage? Right, because recover is a block. Place the next card you play into stasis. Draw a card. Hitting for 22. My brain is frying. I guess draw a card, put a card into stasis. We have a lot of energy, so play this, then we can play this, it's free. We can go ahead and play this, go ahead and play this, block, block, taking 12. I could use a potion. I'll take 12. Until we get to like 50% health, damage that we take doesn't really matter that much. This turn sucks. Why does this turn suck so much? Race 4. At the start of your turn, brace 3. I could twin slam, stasis. There we go. Da da da. Architress says, I really hope we get to play as a giant stone head at some point. How would that work? Gain energy if you have a card in stasis. Socket. This seems okay. I need more accelerate. That's what I need. Gain block for each gem in this card. This seems like a good one for like super thorns, and I have a lot of thorns, so let's prepare to install a lot of stuff. And I really want to do upgrading. Lose 29 max HP to remove all strikes and receive 5 bites. Allow us to heal. I'm gonna say no because of meat on the bone, but this is tempting because we can't heal. I just want to. I want to remove these cards anyways. I don't want to add them to my deck. So I want to see how this works. I'm afraid it's gonna be gain block twice, but it's still fine. Sorry, gain thorns twice instead of gain thorns once. We'll upgrade it because it doesn't seem that bad. I need more gems. It does seem to be kind of hard to find gems, honestly. I went the wrong path. We didn't need to go to the shop. Let's dig. Potion belt. On pickup, gain 2 potion slots. I guess we could go to this shop and fight this elite then. You do prismatic shield and put all spikes in it. That's exactly what I'm thinking of. Because it'll be 12 block for one that's... 12 block for one. And if we get another thorns gem, it's 12 thorns too. That's not a bad card. In fact, it's already quite a lot of reflected damage to this guy. We're playing our hand. So it does add the thorns in 2 distinct bursts, which is not ideal. Great minds think alike. This crazy mammals. I almost said manimals because of all of the numbers in your name. Really wish we had artifact, but that's okay. Draw a card, place a card from your hand into stasis. I guess we will add a defend. I don't really want to bring it back, but I guess this does accelerate it. No, we have to accelerate it to get it back next turn anyways. Okay. Man, the slime was way easier than this guy. That's a skill. It's gonna add garbage, but... Killing you is worth more than the artifact, I think. It's like, you know what's interesting? If you have prismatic spray and prismatic barrier, you want prismatic barrier to have the strength upgrades and spray to have the dex upgrades. That way you can choose which one to buff by playing which one, like the other one. Because when you gain dex, this gains triplicate dex. I think, unless, like, is it gain 4 block, 4 plus, like, would it be gain 5 block 3 times, or would it be gain 4 block plus, like, 3? I don't know. It's all weird. It's all weird and strange, and I don't know what's going on. Why don't we play this? We swapped. Okay. Card into stasis. Let's put... You have to play the card to add it into stasis. Let's put this into stasis. Gain energy, draw a card. Then I'm just gonna hit you, and then hit you, and then hit you. Like, 6 debuffs get removed at the end of turn. So weird. All right, this is gonna be an interesting turn. We're actually gonna play a strike into stasis because there's a chance I can kill you. And then we can recover, reroute. What? Why did I draw a card? I'm so confused. It's because... Wait, no. Why did we draw the strike? Was this in my hand? Am I losing my mind? I might just be losing my mind. Did this not just come out of stasis? No, he didn't play it, so it wasn't in stasis. This came out of stasis. Help. Send help, please. I'm losing my mind with this character. Don't even play it. Don't get the daze. Just, you'll kill him next turn. You got all these cards coming back. Go ahead, put this into stasis, and then you can accelerate, and then you get it back, and you can always, you know, accelerate again, then you get it back again, and then it's free, and then you can gain even more temporary thorns out of it. Draw a card, place a card from your hand into stasis. That seems very good. Roll attack. Deal 20 damage if in defensive mode. Affects all enemies, otherwise brace. Pretty good. Shield Charger. Place this in stasis. Tick. Brace 6 and gain 12 block. So for 3 turns, you gain 36 block. Turn after turn. It's not bad. Okay, I kind of see it. So you want to suspension, you put this into your stasis, and then it stays there. Any card that selects a card to put into stasis, you get pretty good value out of something like this. Okay, I think I finally have understood it. Lose Potion Belt, hire the bandits. Why do they love the Potion Belt so much? I will hire the bandits. Thank you for the Potion Belt. Why do they love that relic? I'm in love with the fact that they love it. Let's just say that. All right, this is a terrible draw, but I think we'll gain artifact and try to put Shield Charger into stasis. Okay, so next turn we will brace 6 and gain 12 block at the beginning of the turn. What is 1? Gain 1 artifact if you have no artifact? Okay. So this is thorns. Since we have artifact and we get one every turn, we might as well use it. Is that right? You don't even lose the slots? Yeah, apparently not. Apparently, Potion Belt just gives you potion slots but doesn't take them, which is kind of cool. Place a card from the discard pile into stasis. Draw a card, place a card into stasis. Okay, so we may have gone infinite. Recover. Prismatic Shard, which goes into stasis. What happens when you try to put something in stasis when you have something in stasis? Why don't we try recovering something bad and we'll see what happens. Recover, defend. Error, stasis in progress. Okay. Because this exhausts, I don't want to play it because I want to make sure we bring it back at some point. I have 62 block. Segus Jr. says, I had to leave for a bit. How's Downfall going? Bard of Bobrich says, Abe's brain is on fire. Yes. Would agree mightily. Oh, we already lost the volatile. Okay. Place a card from your discard pile into stasis. Accelerate. Prismatic Barrier. I don't want this back. I like the idea of this into like a reroute. Maybe Prismatic Spray. That's a good one to have. So we have Spray and Barrier next turn, which is the combo that I was thinking about, but I can choose to gain Strength or Thorns. You know what I would love? I would love the ability to redo your gems, because now I'm understanding that the order actually does have a huge importance. Look at the amount of stasis we can do on this turn. We need more stasis slots. That one power would have been a good thing to add in at this point. So put a card into stasis. I don't, oh, but we're gonna get it for free. Okay, so recover, Twin Slam. You get Prismatic Spray, which gives you the strength up bonus, You can reduce the charge on cover. Then you can orb slam for 12 damage. We have a bit of a combo with the strength gain. That's all I'll say about that. Why did that give us back curl?
Help! Send help! Please send help!
Why did we get curl? Because of Gremlin Horn. Okay, okay. What you're hitting me and making me frail. What do I care? I can make you hit yourself, I guess, a little bit. This will put a card into stasis. This will put a card into stasis. Might as well hit you. What do we want in stasis? Probably Twin Slam, because it's a very good card. Okay. The accelerate on Twin Slam is insanely good. Okay. Okay. Place a card from your discard pile in stasis. We can't accelerate on this turn, so we just need to put up enough block. This is almost enough block. Where is our strength card? It's here and we're not getting, or our dex card. It's there and we're not getting it back. So let's play this. Let's bring it back. Nope, that's not how you do that, actually. Yeah, that's not how you do that. You are taking 12 damage, I guess. Just kill him. I was like, I wanted to see what would happen if we had both the prismatic cards in our hand and how they would interact, but I didn't do it right. I'm gonna take another stasis strike to get more slots. I forgot that we have to fight you every time. You, okay, hold on. I got an idea. I will spray. Barrier, reroute, recover. Bring back barrier, because you're a multi-hitter. Now we're not getting them back, but if we draw Twin Strike, then we are. Okay, we're not drawing Twin Strike, so. And now my plan is not gonna work. I guess we'll just do this. Although we can bring a different card back, like Prismatic Spray, I guess. It's gonna come back next turn. That's kind of fine. I don't know. Play it. You keep stealing my gold. I wish you wouldn't. I wish you wouldn't. All right, we just need to do as much damage as we can. So there you go. Goodbye, my friend. You're only half dead too. Okay, we need a gem. Draw a card or gain strength. I think we want draw. Why do I have 39 gold? I guess I did spend a lot of gold. Exploit gems, draw a card. Draw a card. Oh, that's a really good card. In fact, I can see how you can kind of go infinite with draw a card, draw a card, draw a card, and if that's the only card in your deck, you just keep drawing it, right? You draw a status or a curse, exhaust it, and draw a card. That honestly just seems good for counteracting some of the annoying bosses. Gain a random boss card at the start of your next 3 turns. They cost 0. I literally can't buy anything. I'm just looking at the cards at this point. Okay, move on. This is terrible. But like we have to do damage. We can't afford to wait for that. These are in defensive mode, I guess. So if I play this, we're gonna get 5 block. This seems good. I guess then we're just gonna play everything. You draw a card, gain stats, but then the stats are gonna go away immediately. This feels like a character where you have to write out on a sheet of paper the cards and gems you can get, and like you have to plan it with a severe focus on ensuring that you're actually able to get the right gems and combinations. Looks freaking insane. The card from your hand into stasis. I guess we'll bring that back and then just don't play this. Although it is a brace, so you know what? Now I have 79 block. We're very blocky, you know, that's good. Tick, brace, and block. I mean, we need to play this to evoke anyways. Deal 7. Oh, we just gotta do it like this. No, we should have played this. It didn't matter. Okay, you're dead. Don't focus you. Focus you. Kind of working. Do I get to keep my block? No, the block is gone. Our hand is full. It does work multiplicatively with strength. So I've definitely, you're dead. I've definitely built my gem cards incorrectly. Place the top 2 cards of your draw pile into stasis. Reduce each of your debuffs by 2 brace. This is what we need. We need to be able to reduce the debuffs of gain strength, gain dex. Wait, does it reduce the duration or just reduce the multiplicativeness of them? I don't know. Oh my god, it's you. You're annoying. You know what? Gain block brace 20. That's incredible. Place a card in your hand into stasis. Oh. No, we're gonna play this on that turn, on this turn. You can go into stasis. That gets played. Now we're doing 33 damage to you. Okay. And actually, we're gonna get Stasis Strike and Prismatic Barrier back, which seems really good. So, reroute, Twin Slam, Stasis Strike, Second Slam, draw, Shard, Orb Slam, Strike. I have no blocks. But you're gonna die when you hit me because I have 8 thorns. took 4 damage. I should have played another couple of defense. When in defensive mode, raise your dex by 5. Innate. Deal 8 damage. Put a random card from your draw pile into stasis. Because it's free, that's amazing. But it does cost you a draw early. Deal damage, places into stasis, tick, draw a card, volatile. I think I'm just gonna take orb support because I think it's interesting. We're gonna enhance something with draw. I guess suspension's okay. Draw a card, place a card from your hand into stasis, and then draw another card. Do we need an upgrade on anything? Yes, I'm gonna instead of digging, I'm gonna upgrade this ancient construct. Because the more artifact we have, I feel like the better off we are. What the hell? Is this mine? Is this yours? This is yours, right? Why do you have my orbs? I'm not the automaton, wait a minute. You have 2 energy, kunai. You have the red mask, and turnip. You're gonna block, attack with a claw, and then draw extra cards. You start with 2 bronze orbs, you gain artifact at the end of turn if it did not already have artifact. You gain, so you have the ability I have, yours is just a little bit better. That's annoying, okay. We'll deal damage. Let's this random card. Let's suspension first. Choose a card to place into stasis. Place a strike. We should play this. Somatic spray. Then orb support. Resilient plate. We want that. Then we recover. We can play defend. And recover, and let's bring back. I like the draw actually, and we'll get that immediately. Okay, end turn. I need like 18 card removal in my deck. There's only like a couple of cards I care about right now. Deal 1 damage 2 times. I'm so glad I added that power, by the way. Place the next card you play into stasis. We're gonna play this and suspension. No, we're gonna add way too many cards into stasis. We need to play Twin Slam to put it into stasis. Then we can suspension. We can put, since we can't play it, we can just put this into stasis. This can't be put into stasis at all. So we need to second slam. This is not the card we want. Not on this turn, because I can't slam twice. We should save this card then. We can just play this for block, I guess. Like, dump this. My potion is useless on you. You're an annoying dude. I'm not even looking at what you do. You're not gonna be able to gain block. Oh, but you have a freaking artifact. You're probably gonna attack next turn anyway, so I don't know if panic button's gonna matter, but you know what? Let's ruin your ability to block. There you go. He had an artifact? Yeah, but now that we've removed his artifact, panic button will apply and he's not gonna be able to gain block from cards for 2 turns. I don't know if it's gonna matter, but try it. We need to play curl up. So I think we actually just, this is kind of silly, but I think you just strike curl up because we're gonna enter defensive mode. So yeah, now he can't gain, block for a turn. But as expected, he's not actually blocking on this turn, so the fact that he played that on the last turn didn't matter. Why do you have 38 armor on this turn? Did you play a blur? I think I'm misunderstanding something. And why is your frost only 1? Why does he have 38 block? He didn't have blur. He played like a leap and a claw or something, right? I don't know. I don't understand what's happening. I feel like things don't quite work properly. Block generated on its turn carries over, otherwise it would not block. You're right. Yeah, okay. He's just an enemy. I keep thinking he's a player, and that on my turn the block goes away. That's not how it works. He blocked, now he has block on his turn. All right, you're right. I gotta inverse my normal thinking. I don't know why he only gains 1 focus though, or one block on the orb. This should be 2, if he's at default focus. Yeah, okay. Anyways, we have Resilient Plate. We'll probably play it to keep thorns. So we'll Prismatic Shard. Nope, it's only gonna give us 2 thorns. Maybe you don't even play it then. We can just bring it back later. So I think I'm just gonna block. Now you have 2 focus. Why do you have 2 focus? I don't understand, but that's okay. Permanently increases cards blocked by 2. Yeah, okay. And you just gain in strength literally every turn because of your damn claw. Twin Slam. We can get close to getting this back, but we can't quite get there. So we're gonna plan to play this next turn, which means we're going to reroute. It's really good, but I think we want Twin Slam up in our stasis. 1. Oh no, this is gonna draw it now, right? Yeah. Okay. So then definitely just play this. Maybe we should play it at the end of the turn. Maybe we should draw first. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Suspension. Give me a defend. No, give me a curl up. Because we're gonna put Sentry Blast back in our stasis anyways. Play this. Play this. Play this. Oh, I guess we're gonna play that too. Let's gain a whole bunch of block, I think. That seems okay. Oh, I see! Michael Mayhem, thank you for saying it so clearly. The game is trying to be smart, knowing that you're gonna lose focus, but because of the artifact, it's doing it incorrectly. Because the artifact is actually gonna block the focus loss, so the frost is still going to be applying focus. Of course, the focus is not gonna be lost, and this is gonna go back up to 2 block. I get it, thank you. That makes so much more sense. So we want Prismatic Spray Resilient Plate. Even if it's not gonna work properly, just take it, play it. I should have played that on you. That was stupid. That's just block, but I'll take it. Okay. We should have played Sentry on you because it would have every 2 turns we can remove your artifact protection, which is really good. Claw, Cold Snap, Leap, and then you're not playing a strike. So, what do we play first? I think we play this. Pretty good. And we should draw. Let's draw. We got another Stasis Strike and a Suspension. So, give me a Stasis Strike. Give me a Prismatic Barrier. We're gaining some stats. That time we gained Thorns. Strike for free, that for free. Suspension. Stasis, a strike. Stasis, a defend. Now you're gonna remove your weakness, but it doesn't do anything on this turn, but that's fine. I'm getting the brace as well, because if you can constantly brace, you can keep your block rolling over forever. It's just really hard to make that happen. Bring back. Twin Slam is really good. Like, really, really good. What are we gonna bring back? Probably a Prismatic Spray. And you Stasis Loop forever. I imagine you have 10 maximum. So, get rid of your weakness. Twin Slam is 1 turn away. I want more cards that accelerate, but we don't have those gems. Reprogram, lose focus. So you're gonna gain strength and dex, but you are gonna lose your focus. Claw and Swift Strike are doing a lot of damage, unfortunately. This can still draw. I don't know, you wanna put an Orb Slam for next turn? Why not? We're gonna get a Prismatic Spray, which makes it do more damage, so. He's powering up. He's going the distance. Sentry Blast. I'm so glad I have Sentry Blast. Okay, gain stats. Now we have that strength forever. Give me a Sentry. Give me barrier. Orb Slam, Orb Slam. Then we need to put up 36 block. I mean, that's just a defend. Bring back a... This Prismatic Barrier is really good with the extra dex that we gain. Because we're 5 dex up. So that's 18 block for 1. It could be 27 block and then all the thorns as well. That's really good. By the way, now you're going to not lose any focus, but still. Okay, we have 1 artifact. What do we want to play? Can't really accelerate this. You're hyper beaming. I don't have weakness. That's unfortunate. At least you're gaining no block. Wait, no. These are... Why did it say -1 previously? Just win? You know what? That's a good point. Thank you, Mud. Don't overthink it. At the start of your turn, accelerate. Accelerate 3 times. Gain block, brace. Innate accelerate, or retain accelerate. I mean, speed boost is kind of exactly what you're looking for. Although it accelerates 3 times, not accelerate 3. So I think we want speed boost. And then we can probably take Cursed Key. I mean, we've got the relic that makes it not that bad. And the extra energy is nice. We kind of have... We don't have an energy problem, but it is still good to have. So I really like this heavy, super heavy question mark path with an elite at the end. There's probably a better path. It's kind of hard for me to look at this thing upside down still. We're gonna gain 0 block, but still gonna do it. It's a pretty bad opening turn. We have 2 artifact. This is permanent thorns, this is permanent stats. I'd rather have permanent stats. Also, by playing that, this now gives us more block anyways. Seems like meat on the bone is really good for this character. I don't really care about this, but we could just put Twin Slam in our stasis slots. Get it next turn, then go to town. Do I have debuffs? I don't think I do. Hold on. Play this, then this, then this, then this, then this, then this. It's not gonna come back next turn because it costs 1 and it comes back in 2 turns. Okay, play this, play this, play this, play this, play this. Bring back a suspension. Bring back a... Give me a block card. Still maintain our block. Then open with the spray. I have a plan. No, reroute, spray, then you twin strike. This is coming back in 0 turns. Do it again. Then block twice. Lower your debuffs. Oh, but the thorns stack. The thorns stack. Just kill them. Clone. Choose a card. Place a copy of that card into stasis. Exhaust. Incinerate. Deal damage. Accelerate. It's pretty good, actually. Ooh. Put a copy into stasis. Accelerate. I like the incinerate because it has accelerate built in, and that's something that we've been needing. What? I guess this is exactly what we were talking about. Remove socketed card, gain its gems. Destroy gems in a socketed card. Remove a card, gain a random gem. Requires a gem and an open socket. Remove socketed card, gain its gems. But we can't do that with all of our cards. That would be really cool if you could just remove all of your gems from all of your cards, but I guess we'll remove a card and just like cut a strike. Yeah. What did we get? We got a, all enemies lose 2 strength this turn. It's not bad. Oh, what? Add a gem. We can do it all. Okay. Destroy gems in a socketed card. We don't have, okay, so I'm understanding something else. We don't have enough gems to put gems in everything. So we shouldn't worry about that. What we should do is, you know, add a gem to a socket, put this in like Incinerate or Prismatic, put it in Prismatic Barrier, why not? It's a very defensive card. And then we don't need these. We prefer to have the gems in something as opposed to have them in nothing. So I'm just gonna leave. That's interesting though, and I like the idea of that. I get it. Right, it's you! This deck does not kill quickly, so I don't have high hopes for being able to actually kill you, especially considering that I actually don't have good damage potential at all. Put into stasis. I guess put that into stasis. There's another shop later. We didn't get the Thorn card either. Da, 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 da. I guess we'll put this into stasis so we can get it back in 2 turns. And then I will hit you and hit you and hit you, and I'll play this. Yeah, this guy, he doesn't have like regenerating health or anything like that. He's just annoying. He's just very annoying. I don't want thorns now. I want the other one. This one. Okay, so Incinerate. Construct. Spray. Hit. Hit. Recover. Bring back. Spray. We're not gonna get it next turn though. I always forget. It takes an extra turn. You've got all my freaking money and I hate you. I hate you. We're getting you. I don't know if I can kill you in one more combat, but at least we have a shop, although we lost money. 2 damage a random enemy 5 times. I don't think we need more attacks, although this is very interesting, just because it does scale with the strength that we have, but I don't think we need attacks. I think we just need card removal is really what it is. Sapphire for Brace. Gain 7 block and 2 temporary thorns. Something something. Automaton Beam. Yeah, just remove a... Honestly, remove a strike. We can bring back the attacks we want to see frequently. Do we want to socket Sapphire? I have 1, 2 open orb slots. I actually don't want to buy that. We don't need a second one of these either. So we'll just save our money. Fight for a rare relic. This seems dangerous, but it seems really dangerous. I'm not gonna do it, you know? We don't have to do everything. Hey, dude. Give me 300 gold, you wouldn't. Ba 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 blah blah blah. Again? You spot him readying a shiv. Again! Now, friend, the wheel has decided your fate. No one gets a second spin. Again! Knob! A lumbering gremlin emerges from the shadows, towering over the gremlin, the table, and you. My friend here suggests you take what the wheel has offered. Fight to gain gremlin wheel! Hey, Gremlin Knob. This is early. You're like actually not that bad. We're gonna be playing a lot of skills on you though. Okay. Put a random card into stasis, please. A defend. I don't really care about a defend. Maybe that's actually good. I will Oh my god. This is actually a really good turn. Definitely just reroute the Twin Slam. Bring out a defend. And then just curl up, put it in our hand, or our stasis. I might be able to kill you soon. That's incredible. The weakness makes that worth it. Then... accelerate Twin Strike. Twin Strike. We can... recover... Twin Strike. Second Slam it. Sentry Blast it. Strike you. Block. Block. We take no damage. Oh my god, I've actually, in my head, I'm like, I have the combo. I know what I'm doing. We got him. We actually have him. Let's, quickly do this, though. And then this. Now we have protection form, and then kill him. Wheel of Change. At each rest site, you may spin the wheel. Choosing to collect its reward uses up this relic. It might be a free action, I don't know, but we got the damn wheel. It is a free action. Settling by the fire, you decide to have better luck with the wheel. Spin, 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 spin! All right, we'll probably not take this. Try again later. For now, you sit. Sit and rest, please, sit and rest. Sit and rest. Okay, upgrade doesn't really matter there. This not exhausting, yeah, this not exhausting is a very good upgrade, because we can just bring it back with all of our, it's not meditate, but it's kind of like a meditate card. What the heck? Where am I? I am here. We want to go here. Okay, that was weird. We got Decay and Smiling Mask. You know what? I'm gonna fight you, buddy. One of these days, I'm gonna kill you. And this is maybe the most perfect turn this could possibly be to make this work. That's a cool animation. We got Speed Boost and Ancient Construct right there. Stormworm, thank you very much for the resub and welcome. How you doing today? You're doing a lot of damage. You're annoying. However, we gain the artifact. We gain stats. Draw a card. You put this in stasis anyways, because it's what you like in stasis. Then we can smack ya, smack ya, smack ya, block, block. I think we're gonna kill him. I gotta put something in my slots here though, but we can play Speed Boost. It's not a good turn for damage. But it helps this card to do a little bit more damage. And then honestly, we want to save Orb Slam for next turn on the off chance we actually manage to gain a little bit more strength. But I think we can just kill you anyways. 8 damage, and then 9 damage on top of that. What do you reroute? Probably just like reroute a Stasis Strike. Oh my god, we got him. Plus 360 souls. Accelerate a card until it leaves stasis. Gain 2 temporary decks. Yeah, that on Prismatic Spray is actually really nice. Emergency seems really good too, to just pull a card out, but that is really good. It just gets you a free card. Maybe we can buy a gem. A skill from the draw pile into your hand. Panic button works pretty well for our artifacts. Choose a card, start each combat with this card in stasis. Yes, I like it. I like it because it's not quite a card we get immediately on turn 1. It's not quite innate. But like, what about Shield Charger? Brace and gain block starting from turn 1? That's pretty good. Place a copy of that card into stasis. That's also really good. But I want more slots, I think, right now. Card removal is cheap. Get rid of decay. Enter defensive mode. Gain block. I don't really want to buy the potions. Is there another shop? We're here. Probably just gonna go left path for the questions and campfires, so we should spend. I'll take secret technique and then defensive and a block. There you go. Why is it the heart going? Sound like a freaking whale. I like this card being here. It does kind of fill out your hand, I guess. It's still a good card. So gain artifact. Big block. That's a pretty good card, actually. We can accelerate it, but we don't need to. So what we'd rather do is put another card into stasis. I see the little orb coming down too. That's a good card. And then we want to put another card into stasis. It's going to be Prismatic Barrier, which is actually great. You come out of stasis immediately, right? Yeah, okay. Emergency brings this card out of stasis. Do we need the block on this turn? Not really, but it will make us defensive form. Which I actually really like, because now I can freely hit you, and then you're not gonna do any damage next turn even if I don't kill you. So we can just maybe bring back a, I really like Recover bringing itself back every turn. Incinerate though for damage maybe. And then another stack of Curl Up. We can possibly mode shift again, but we don't have to. Instead we'll just reroute. Stasis Strike, Stasis Strike, Strike, draw. Gain a bunch of weird stats, and then do this, and then do this, and then do this, and we have, 14 thorns. We're getting a bunch of cards out of this. It's pretty good. And we can put this into stasis. Put this into stasis. Twin Slam, and then you accelerate. Stasis Strike, you're dead. Gain energy? Accelerate, gain energy, incinerate? Yeah, that's very good. Time Capacitor, also great, but all socketed cards. It's a rare gem that gives us energy. That seems great. It's a shop. I should not have spent my money. The Evil Within. I get that reference. At least I can remove a card. So what do we not like? What do we not play? I think we like kind of everything, but we can probably afford to get rid of either a strike or a defend. I'll get rid of a defend. Da-da-dun. Stormroom says, "Oh, I missed the mobster boss ooze." He was a fun fight. Actually, a very easy character, to be honest with you. This is way harder, but I see the value and the possible, like, maybe even infinite you can get if you just, like, keep stasising and bringing back cards. Dude, Emergency with this, seems good, but I don't think it actually is. I might just play it anyways, just to, you know, get this out of the freaking draw pile. Just give me a curl up. I like this being there. It's giving me block every turn. Nice. Wow, what a terrible draw. The defend didn't even go anywhere. That's nice. All right, that's a terrible first couple of draws. We do need more stasises. Put a skill in your hand. We want speed boost. No, put a skill in your hand. That's basically energy. I'm gonna draw prismatic spray. We're gonna reroute Wind Slam. Didn't get what I wanted, but we can still shard and Resilient Plate. Accelerate. Accelerate. Get it back. Wind Slam. Slam. It's a nice acceleration, it just doesn't do anything. We just wasted 80 block, but whatever. Wow, I have no block, huh? Well, we're gonna heal, so let's just take the damage. Why do I have 100 HP? Something's... Because of the curse, it raised our HP. Never mind, okay, I'm dumb. Don't worry about me. That in a stasis. Do this, 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 this. Always be bringing back Prismatic Spray when possible. Dun 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 dun. This we can just play. I wanna get this. I can speed boost it. Then we can play this, gain even more strength. Put a Fend up there. That's a very good draw. Put, we have 77 block. I don't think we need to bring back the good block card. I think buffing our strength even more is gonna be fine. Reduce debuffs. It's a defend. We'll play this. Get that dex permanently. My free attack is actually like starting to do a decent amount of damage. And then I think we just wanna curl up. Put the defend back in the stasis. You know, it's basically like retaining a card, except it just becomes cheaper. You don't have to enable it at all. It just kind of is, and you're dead. Gain a crystal ward. Gain 3 block exhaust. That seems pretty good for, you know, dex synergies, but how many open slots do we have? 1, 2. We should probably take the gem then, because then we can slot it. I don't want to fight a burning elite though. I don't want to fight a burning Reptomancer, you know? Taking it doesn't even thicken up the deck, technically. We're gonna play a lot of cards, and the Twin Slam is fantastic for this. So this is like my thinking with the Shield Charger being innate. We don't even have to play it for 2 energy, we just get the block for free, basically. Accelerate it. Accelerate it. Accelerate it. And we don't lose anything because we get to roll over the block anyways. Well, actually, we roll it over next turn, but whatever. Doesn't matter. So Ancient Construct got added. Yoink. Turns out that was quite easy. Let's gain stats, including dex. Then we'll play this. Should have played things a little bit differently, but that's okay. Hello. Yes, please put this there. Add this, then play this. Scooby Shag, welcome. I showed my wife your YouTube channel. She's been binge watching your catalog for like 2 weeks. I'm always curious about which games in particular people are most interested in. So I'm very curious as to like which playlists she has been watching, if any. Well, you just said yes, but part of it is also, I don't believe you. No one watches my content. I think I can just kill you. Please give me that back. I have to be able to kill you with something. I can't kill you. I drew a card! I could have gained, I think, 2 decks. Anyways. I'm gonna drop Fire Potion. I don't think it's gonna be particularly important. And let me count my gems again. 1, 2 empty gem slots. We have 2 gems. So skip. We're going to, I guess we'll spin the wheel first. Hopefully we get to do both. Rimworld, Darkest Dungeon, Spelunky 2, Nuclear Throne, Gungeon. All good games. Dinner Relic. Nunchuck. It's actually kind of nice. Enhance. I want energy in... I want energy in... I think Incinerate. And I'll put the draw in Prismatic Spray. I think draw is more important than energy, so I like that. And then I also really like retaining that speed boost. Oh, this adds a socket. I guess we could have taken another socket or another gem for the Twin Slam. This was the starting card that we had, and it's a really cool card because it's the only card I've seen that doubles the sockets. Not from the upgrade, but from playing it. You get 2 copies of the card. That's what makes this very interesting as a card. Let's retain speed boost. Nope, we're here. You can socket the shield. Did I do the sockets that I wanted? Yes. We've already socketed the shield. It's lower 2 strength for enemies. Also, some Slay the Spire. Some would say that's the best of the games. Twin Slam probably makes the match 2 event really good. If that's one of the card options, but it could also be curl up. You know, in the Silence deck, you have Survivor and Neutralize. The match 2 event only has Neutralize, not Survivor. So I'm gonna bet it's curl up instead of Twin Slam, but I suppose I've never seen it, so I don't know. It's not great draw, but we can still kind of just play everything. Doing 18 damage. If I play a potion, we'll be at 49. So we'll heal. Put a skill in your hand. Start here. I would actually really like Emergency. It's not an emergency now, it's just a good card to have in because we curl up. Place a card from your discard pile into stasis. For this, I would like Resilient Plate because we're gonna get Curl Up and Sentry Blast next turn. Resilient Plate, as long as we can accelerate it. Hopefully we can turn that into stats forever. We can kind of do. The next card you play into stasis. Give me a draw first. Go ahead and put, Let's strike. No, put speed boost in this. It retains though. Maybe put curl up into stasis and then we can literally draw it next turn. And then we can reroute the Twin Slam. Incinerate a Sentry Wave. Second Slam, a Curl Up, Speed Boost the other Twin Slam, you get a Sentry Blast back. What's happening? I killed a Darkling, I drew a card. And then I wanted to keep that, okay. I don't know if that was a good turn or not. Finally got the cards I was looking for. So this is weird, but the better play is actually this. Because when you gain 4 temporary thorns twice, it'll stack as 1 debuff. So we would actually prefer to lower these, then gain strength index, then recover the strength index, if that makes sense. Because this will trigger the artifact twice, and then we get to keep 4 thorns instead of 2. Then we can immediately keep both the strength and the dex from that. I think that makes sense. And then we'll definitely just bring back that card. Ah! I need a break after this. This is melting my brain. 11, you're dead. Weaken, you. Emergency, yes. Guess we can play this. It's 18 damage now, and the damage only gets larger. Smack, smack. Oh, he's dead. Temporal Potion. Accelerate all cards by 2. Wow, that's really good. That's like a boss level. Race 3. Another Prismatic Spray. Too late. Deal 5 damage 4 times is actually pretty good with our strength gain. And we can just put this into stasis, probably. We need another damage source, I think, so I'll take it. And then for upgrades, it's terrible, 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 terrible. Probably just make Secret Technique, not Exhaust. All right, Silent, 3 energy. It's time to go to work, boys. Again, I find it hilarious that we fight the Silent and then we get the negative strength gain. A deal's a deal, we're done here. Who knew Potion Belt was such a good relic? Okay. We can probably keep our cards cheap, which will prevent this from activating. Place this in stasis. When this leaves, deal 22 damage to all enemies. Draw 4 cards, next turn draw 2 less. Place this into stasis. I really like this again, gotta admit. Madness. Also, we can make that hit Walker Claw. Walker Claw! And then put this into stasis. Put this into stasis. Suspension, that's a good card. And then Madness this. Hey, now it's free. And then enter defensive mode. By the way, are you still hitting me? You are still hitting me. Well, you know what? Accelerate by 2. Now we keep. What is this? What is going on with my stasis slots? Do you see this? I have stasis slots underneath my hotbar. What? I mean, I think that buff means we don't lose block for 2 turns, but I can't read what it is, so I don't know. So I guess we'll stasis this card. We'll draw another card, and gotta admit, Walker Claw is really good, but this adds something to stasis every turn. We'll take Walker Claw though. Please, my stasis slots, they're very sick. You're weak and you kind of suck right now. We can get Reroute, which I like because we can stasis a card. What I want to do is I want to get this Ancient Construct. Is it a skill? It's a power. So really we just need to draw. How many slots do I have? I don't know. The skill in your hand. We don't have debuffs. Prismatic we can just recover and then keep it there, I guess. We should play this. We should play this. We should play this. We should play this. And I like reroute here because we can just reroute and then immediately recover. Yeah. And recover will add something to our... Yeah, we want Prismatic Shard. Do I want a speed boost? Like, it retains, don't play it. I forgot about that. Thorns are real good here. Yeah, Silent's taking a lot of damage off of us, which is really good. Endless Agony finisher. Oh, you're freaking toast. You're absolutely destroyed. I'm gonna gain an infinite amount on this turn of thorns. Maybe not infinite, but I wish it was. Can't bring back Twin Slay, but we can do this. This. Cover. Give me a reroute, I think. Yeah. I mean, we have a ton of block. I don't even know really what I'm doing to get this amount of block. We just have a ton of block. I mean, I know where it's coming from. I just don't quite understand it. We're gonna lose the block too because we didn't roll into defensive mode. Do I want you to get shivs? I mean, we're gonna curl up, but you are gonna do a lot of damage, like a lot of damage. What I would love to do is get this into my stasis and then accelerate it, but I don't think I can. Let's draw a card. Should have looked to see what it was, because we knew what it was gonna be. Making you weak is great. I suppose we should reroute. If we save this though, we can make that free next turn. So it's if curl up hits it. We're gonna take a lot of damage on this turn. You know what? I am gonna do this because it draws a card. Oh, also it doesn't accelerate one card 3 times, it accelerates 3 times. Very much forgot about that. Next card we play goes into stasis. This, then we can attack, we can curl up. So we gained a little bit of extra block from that. We're actually only taking 3 damage. That's not bad. Piercing Wail, After Image, Dash. So you're hitting him for 13, who cares? You're weak again. You're hitting me for 9. We already have enough block. So, I actually think, oh yes, I think we want this for next turn. An Ancient Construct will come back as well. Let's just play that, and then let's recover to add a card next turn. Prismatic Spray is almost always great. We need to play this? No. So don't play it, because it'll stay free for the future. So now we have no strength. I can remove our debuff, I guess? Maybe? If that's how that works? I have to find the card for it, though. Oh, dude, we definitely need an emergency here. Although I guess we could have accelerated it, but it doesn't matter, just play it, because this is great. You know what, no, accelerate this, get the dex. Now you play this. Little 33 block, you have -2 strength. You're gonna burst a Cloak and Dagger. You have 1 strength. Burst. You're gonna burst Cloak. Oh, this is the free copy! Okay. I find this UI a little hard to read, and it does seem to be incorrect. We saw that on the defect fight. It didn't quite work as we would have expected. Anyways, we're rolling over a block. You have 18 HP. You're gonna die to the spikes. You killed yourself. What a fool. Thump, 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 thump. You feel something very evil in your core. You also feel like there's no music for some reason. Not as high of a score as we had last time. Not as many point unlocks either. Laser turret. Deal 5 damage. Place this into stasis. Stasis lasts 4 turns. Tick, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. So it's really 25 for 1. Electrodynamics. Gain strength. On tick, gain strength. That's really good. Fierce Bash. Deal damage, place this into stasis. Tick, increase card's damage by 2. It's kind of like a, what's the Watcher card? Windmill Strike. Instead of retaining it though, when you stasis it, it gets stronger. And then when you take it out, boom. It'll do +8 damage every time it's stasis, although if you stasis it for less time by making the card cheaper, I guess maybe it'll come back faster and do less. It'll have less of a damage bonus associated with it, I suppose. Cool. Let's hear that rock. There it is. Very quiet, but there it is. Let's also, well, first of all, let's check out the Hexaghost. Hexaghost has an accursed spirit of the spire, sealed to an eternal fate as a protector. The first time you ignite a ghost flame each turn, gain 4 block. I have no idea, but fun. Fun game so far. Fun ways of playing characters. I would recommend starting with the Goop Lord, honestly. That one was easy to figure out. Apply goop and then attack. Freaking weirdo automaton, a little more difficult. You also can play as boss? Who's boss? Oh, the boss cards. Hexaghost, Guardian, Champ, Snecko, Hermit, and Gremlins. You can play as Snecko? That's amazing. Wait, we weren't automaton, we were Guardian. I'm wondering what cards we didn't see. I feel like we probably saw most of them though, because there's a lot to unlock still. I guess we probably missed a lot of the rarer cards. Exploit gem seems pretty good. Ethereal gain buffer at the start of each turn if you have buffer gain strength. Deal den damage, perform 3 times. The heck is perform? Oh, it does whatever's socketed 3 times. Ooh! Perform 3 times of 2 sockets. That seems lovely. Gain dex, gain dex, gain dex, gain dex, gain dex, gain dex. This could give you actually 12 decks if you played this with 2 decks in the socket. Pretty good. Found Citrine. Reduce each of your debuffs by 1 Onyx. This I like because gain strength, gain dex, Onyx means you have a permanent +1/+1. We didn't see any of these. Gem Cannon, Gem Finder, Stasis Engine, Future Plans. And Spheric Shield, really just one big block, which is totally fine. Gain block, places in stasis, leave stasis, also gain 7 block. Yeah, Stasis Strike, good card! Having a lot of stasis slots is nice so you can actually, you know, play your damn cards. Gem Cannon is nuts. I hope to see it one of these days. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.